how to compile the TypeScript programs. These concepts were discussed in last class. Okay. Now, so also explained about the data types, what the data types we have, and how to work with these data types. That concept also discussed. Okay, fine. Now we are going to discuss how to compile multiple TypeScript files. Okay, so that is the main concept. So tell me how many types of data types we have. So number, string, boolean, and any. Like that, these are different types of data types. And undefined also there, but explicitly we don't use undefined. Based on the value which we are using, okay, yeah, based on the internal value, sometimes, okay, that undefined is created. Means if you don't assign any value to the variable, okay, we don't assign a value to the variable, then it is undefined. Yes, like now we're discussing about this concept, how to use this multiple TypeScript files execution. So those things we're discussing now. Okay, fine. Now in this location, yesterday we created one folder for us. Yeah. So can you tell me what the name of folder? Yeah, TypeScript is the folder name which we have created. Yes. So here first.ts file and pro.html. Okay, these two files we created, and first.js file is automatically generated. Yes, yeah. So when you compile this program, then so first.js file is compiled here. Okay, means it is created. Okay, yeah. Now let me open this ts file. Now just I'm using alert. Okay, welcome message are given. Displays that welcome message. Now, so what is the output we are getting? 100 is the output which we are getting scored. Okay, actually this is yesterday's output here. We need to compile this program, right? Yeah. How can we compile this one? TSC first. Yes, enter key. Now here it is regenerated the JavaScript file. Open this one, welcome with the message which we are getting like this. Yes, yeah. Now if I take one more alert, the Scott I have given. Now save this. And again we need to execute tsc first or first.ts. Means every time I want to use this tsc command, it is very headache for me. Yes, yeah. So if there is any command available to compile this file itself whenever I save this program, so that command is very, very helpful for us, right? Yes. So for that we are using watch mode. So what is the purpose of this watch mode here? Yes, the purpose of this watch mode is nothing but we can compile this program whenever we save this file. Now the thing is, edit place. save this file. Okay. First of all, let me give you tsc file name dot ts hyphen watch. This is the command which we are using here. Yes, yeah. So watch mode we can use. We can use to compile TypeScript file when we modify. Yeah. When we modify that time, automatically it compiles a TypeScript file. Okay. So this command, yes, this command checks the updates of TypeScript file and re-executes based on updates. It checks the updates of TypeScript file and re-execute based on updates. This is the command which we are using here. Okay. Now, so tsc first dot ts hyphen watch hyphen watch. Now watch mode is started. Now you can see here. Yes, watch mode is started. So now what is the benefit of this watch mode? Yes. The main benefit of this watch mode is when we save this file, then automatically so the main purpose is when we save this file, automatically it will execute. That is the main benefit of this watch mode. Is it clear? Yes. Now see this in this program. Yeah, let me open these two windows. Now here alert Amit given here. Save this. Then again it is recompiling if you observe here. This file is recompiling again and again. Yes. Now if I refresh this program, welcome Scott Amit, like that we are getting this message. This is about watch mode. Yes. So what is the main purpose of this watch mode? Yes, this watch mode executes. Okay, this watch mode executes the same program whenever we modify this. Means every time, no need to come to this command prompt to execute tsc command. Okay, so just once if you open with watch mode and minimize this one, then you can do the updates here. Okay, so I'll let so Rajesh. So then when you save, it is compiling. No need to go to the command prompt here. Then you can directly refresh this one. When I refresh here, welcome Scott, Amit, Rajesh, like that we are getting this out. Yes, yeah. This is the concept of watch mode. Okay. Yeah. So is this clear? Any questions you have in this point? Yes, all of you clear with this concept. How to compile this file. Yeah, multiple files I will discuss with you. Okay, how to work, compile multiple files at a time. So that concept we'll discuss. Yes. So I think you're clear about this one watch mode. Yes. Now we will discuss how to work with this multiple TypeScript files compilation. Okay. Yes. Now here, this is one file. Copy this, paste. Yeah. I'm changing it as second. And here this is third. And this is okay, fourth or fourth. So 4 files are the first, second, third, and fourth. Okay. Let me delete this first.js file. Yes. Now I want to compile these files again and again. Okay, means multiple files. Okay, so just tsc first, second, -w or hyphen what, anything. Now press enter key. Now if you observe this one, we are getting, so these two files execution is their first and second. These two files are executed. Now if you observe this one, first, second, we got these two files. Is this clear? So let me delete this. For example, tsc first, second, third. Okay, now here these three files are executed. Watch mode I did not provide. If you want to provide this watch mode, you can provide. Okay, and these three files are executed. Yes, yeah. So now here, without specifying the file names I want to execute. Okay, then how? Because in our project we may have number of files. Okay. In our project we may have number of files. Now I want to compile all these files at a time. Is this clear? Yeah. I want to compile all these files at a time. Then how to compile these files at once? That is the main concept. So for that, simple tsc command we should use. But if I give this tsc command, okay, so it is not working here. Why? Because this tsc command, if you take, the tsc command, yes, will compile all files, but for that it requires one supporting file. What is that supporting file it requires here? tsconfig.json file. Now we are discussing about this. Okay, so here to compile multiple files, command is tsc file1.ts, file2.ts, file3.ts, like that. Yes, we can use. Next, to compile all files in current location, command is, what the command here? cmd. Yes, which command we are using this point of view? cmd. Yes. Yeah. So now here, to execute this command, we need, okay, tsconfig.json file. Which file we are using here? tsconfig.json, that file we are using. Yes. Now we are discussing about this file. Okay. Yeah. tsconfig. This file we can use to maintain configuration settings of TypeScript. Yes, in which point of we are using to maintain the configuration settings of TypeScript. Okay. Yes. So tsconfig.json file, the main purpose of this file is, okay, to maintain the configuration settings of TypeScript. Yeah. We can also use to execute multiple TypeScript files at once. Yes. Yeah. At a time, you want to execute the multiple TypeScript files. Then also we are taking the support of tsconfig.json file. Yes, yeah. What is the main purpose of this? We are using this file to maintain multiple TypeScript files, means to compile the multiple TypeScript files at once. And also we can use this file tsconfig.json, we can also use for another purpose also. What that another purpose? Yes, to compile multiple TypeScript files at a time and to maintain some configuration settings also. Yes, we can also use to maintain some configuration settings. So in this point of view, we are using this tsconfig.json. You got it? Yes. So now I am creating this file. Okay. Yes. So first of all, in this current location, I want to compile all these TypeScript files at a time. So for that, tsc is the command we are using here. tsc is the command. But this tsc command, if you take this command executes when we maintain tsconfig.json file in this current location, then only it will execute. Otherwise, it will not execute. Yes. Yeah. Now, just I'm using this one. Save this file. Yeah. Yeah, one file I'm creating. In which location? Our TypeScript folder. It should locate in that location. Yes. Yeah. So, what's the file name? tsconfig.json. So right now, nothing to write in this file. Yes, nothing is there to write in this file. But in future, we will maintain some configuration settings. Now, the main purpose is nothing but what is our main purpose? Yes, the main purpose is we are using this file to maintain, to execute tsc command. That is the main purpose of this. Yes, now here, CLS means clear the screen. Okay, means it will delete that entire existing content here. And now tsc -w is option. You want to run the continuous updates, means executions. Okay, then we can use -w, otherwise not required. Now press enter key. If you observe this one, yes, first, second, third, and fourth. Like that, we got these 4 files. Yes, yeah. So this is about tsconfig.json file. Is it clear? So now all these files, what are the files we have in this current location? All these files are compiled. Okay, all these files are compiled at a time. So in this point of getting the support of this tsconfig.json. Yes, no need to write anything. Okay, so right now, so I told you we are using this file for two reasons. One is to compile tsc command, means to run the tsc command. Next one, in future you want to, okay, in future you want to maintain any configuration settings in that point. Yes, I will discuss that configuration settings later, not right now. You're clear about this concept. So now, how to use watch mode, how to work with multiple files, compile, how to compile multiple files. And next one, how to use tsc command to compile all files. To compile all files. Okay, so these things we have discussed. Yes, yeah. I think you got clarity in this point of view, right? Yeah, fine. This is about TypeScript configuration file. Okay. Yeah. Now we are discussing next concept, that is array concept. Okay, what is that array? So what is array and how to work with this array? So these things we are discussing now. Let me close this TS config. So array is collection of elements. What is array? Array is nothing but collection of elements. So according to you, array is homogeneous collection or heterogeneous collection? Tell me.
In JavaScript, it is heterogeneous, sir.
In JavaScript, it is
homogeneous.
Yeah. So according to some languages, it is homogeneous. According to some other languages, it is heterogeneous. Okay. So now the thing is, don't think on second. Yeah, come to this point. Array is the collection of elements. Okay. Each element is combination of index and value. Each element is combination of index and value. So by default, first element index starts with 0 and the last element index is total number of elements minus 1. Yes, yeah. For the last element index, total number of elements minus 1. And what the first element index? First element index starts with 0. And last element index nothing but total elements minus 1. Yes. Now, here, why we are using array? So what is the difference between normal variable and array variable? So normal variable can store a single value An array can store the collection of values. Okay. If you take a normal variable, that variable can store the single value. And if you take array, array can store collection of values. Yes, yeah. For example, you want to store group of values in one location. Yes, you want to store the group of values in one location. Then we are taking the support of array. I'm getting the records from database. I'm getting records from database. All records I want to store in one location. Okay, then the collection of records we are storing in array. Yes, like that in many situations, we are taking the support of array concept. So what is array? Array is nothing but the collection of elements. As each element is combination of index and value. By default, first element index starts with 0 and last element index is total number of elements minus 1. Okay, yes. So here in TypeScript, array is collection of homogeneous or heterogeneous, that question. It is both. Because if you create array with any specific data type like number, string or any other data type, then it is collection of homogeneous. So if you create array with any data type, okay, so any data type is there, not number, string, okay, any data type is there, then it is collection of heterogeneous. Yes, yeah, it is depending upon this concept. Okay, yes. Now, how to create this array in TypeScript? First of all, in our program, where ARR colon, okay, number equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, like. ARR is a variable and its type is number. Yes, this variable type is number, and this is array offset, okay, and values are 10, 20, 30, 40. If you don't give like this, then it is normal variable. If I give like this, then it is array variable. That is the difference. Yes. So where ARR called number is equal to what, that 10, 20, 30, 40. Now I'll let ARR of 0. Save this. So the index number of first element is 0 and next element is 1. So next to like that I told you, no? Yes. So ARR of 0 I have given. If I refresh this output here, what the output we are getting? So we did not start the compiler. So let me open the command prompt here. Yes. So TSC I have given. Watch mode I want to use because we're frequently modifying, you know? Yes. TSC -w means it will run with watch mode. Right. Now refresh, then 10 is the output which we have. So what the output we have? 10 is the. In case 3 I have given, then refresh. Once again refresh. 40 is the output. Yes, yeah. Like that, we are using this concept. In this concept, if you observe here, yes. So this array contains 4 elements, okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, and this is the first element, index is 0, and this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Yes. This is the concept which we have in this location. Now, number of properties are there. So, in case if a pass Scott, then error is coming. Yes. Now, no error. Like, yes, yeah, fine. If I give any data type, then we can store any type of value. Like that, if you observe here. Now you won't get any error message because I have given here what is the data type. Any data type I have given means we can store any type of value. Yes. Copy this and paste here. Some properties we have as well as functions. We need to discuss about these properties and functions here. So length, using this property, we can get total number of array elements. So what is the property we have? Length is the property. What is the main purpose of this? Yes, we can use this to get the total number of array elements. In this point of we are using length property. Now here ARR.length I have given. Now if I refresh, total how many elements we have? 4 elements. Yes. The length property. Okay. Next. Yeah, if the index is more than, then definitely it will display the issue. But in JavaScript, now JavaScript converting into JavaScript. So ARR of 5 I have given. Okay. Now let me refresh. So undefined is the output. So in JavaScript we are getting undefined only. Yes, yeah. It will not give you that message like exceeded this type of message. But yeah, even here also we are getting this one. Undefined is the output variable. Yeah, no comparison error at this point because it will not check the length of this array at the time of printing in Java and TypeScript and JavaScript also. We won't get that compilation problem. Yes. Next one, push. So what the function here? Push. 1 second, let me close this. So now push. Using this function, we can add an element and returns total number of. Yes. So what this function we have? Push function. What is push? Add an element at the end of array, and it returns total number of elements. Yes. In this point of we are using this push function. Okay. Yes. So this function we are using to add an element at the end of array and returns the total number of elements. Okay. Yes. Now see this. Yeah. In this program is closed, I think. Yeah. So let me open this program first. .jsp. Where ARR is equal to, or ARR number is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. ARR dot push 50 have given. So what the meaning of this? Adding an element where at the end of array. Okay. Alert AR. Now save this, and if I refresh, total 5 elements we have, including that 50. As I told you one more point here. What is that one more point we have here? Yeah. Returns total number of elements. It returns what? Total number of elements. Means how many elements we have totally. Those all elements it will return. It is clear? Yes. This is about push function. So here the return values we are storing in a variable where rv colon any is equal. Or you can use what the return value number, total number of elements it will return here. If any function returns number, okay, if any function returns number, that number we are storing in variable like this rv. Now alert or save this and refresh it now. So rv is nothing but 5. Yes, rv is nothing but. This is about push function. Wow. To remove the last element of array and okay.
Hello, sir. I have one doubt.
Yes.
Sir, why the second alert here, line number 29 is showing only 5, 1 digit? It should be a 50, 50.
So second alert, why we are using? You are asking that one, right?
No. This alert, second alert is showing output as a 5.
Yes.
It should show a 50. It's an integer value 50.
5 is also integer value. What is your question? I didn't get. Sneha.
Yes, sir. Actually, my question is line number 29, alert RV, right? So
Yeah.
RV is currently having a value as a 50, right?
So no, what it returns, read this.
The number of elements. Acha, total 5 number of elements. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes, understood.
Returns total number of elements. That is. Okay. Yes. Now, yeah, we can insert the element also, that I will tell you. Wow. To remove the last element of array and returns value of that. Yes. So what is this? Pop. So now pop I have given. And what is the output of this RV? Yes, it is nothing but what that? Not 3. What it returns? Value of that element. 40 now. And finally, alert RV. RV is nothing but 40 and this is ARR. ARR is nothing but 10, 20, 30 like that. Now refresh 10, 20, 30 and 40. Yes. Yeah. Next, shift removes first element of array and returns value of that element. What is function? Shift function. Here a dot shift. Yes, RV is there. What is that? 10 is the output. Yeah. Then RV is 10 and remaining elements are 20, 30, 40. Now if you observe this output, at 20, 30, 40 and 10. Like that. Unshift. Unshift. Yes. Yeah. Adds. An element in first position of array and returns. Yes. Yeah. Total number of yes. Yeah. Now I'm using unshift. This unshift is coming in the variable RV. Okay. Yes. So here I'm using 2. Then what is ARR? 2, 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. Final RV is nothing but 5. This is about unshift. Yes. So what is the main purpose of this unshift here? We can use this unshift to add an element at the beginning of array. Like so this is about push, pop, shift, unshift. Okay. Yeah. Next, splice. To add or remove based on. For example, here ARR dot splice. So from index number 2, I want to delete one element, then 2, comma 1. Means from index number 2, how many elements are deleting? One element. Finally, add ARR I have given. Then what is the output here? That is, yeah, 2, 10. So 1 second, save this. Now refresh. 10, 20, 30 is deleted 40. This is 0 index number. This is 1. I mean, this is 1, this is 2. From this one element is deleted. Yes, output that. For example, 1, comma 1, then it will delete 20. Now refresh. 10, 30, 40. 1, comma 2 I have given. Then 20, 30 is deleting, 10, 40 the output. This is about splice. Okay. this splice we are using to add or remove the elements based on the specific index. Okay, actually I explained about remove concept. Yeah, you want to add, then comma 333 means in that location means index number 1. This is 0, this is 1. No? Yeah, 2 elements it is removing and adding 333. If I refresh, what the output we have 10 333 40. Okay, comma 444 I am using like this. Then you can see here 333 10 333 444 40. Like that we are using this concept. Yeah. So this is about splice function. Yes. So what the main functionality of this splice? To add or remove elements based on the specific index number. Yes, I think you got clarity in this point of view, right? So here, okay. So registration students, okay, you will get the mail today. Okay. Yes. So without deleting means you can make it 0. No? This index number 0 you can make it. Then it will not delete the elements. Okay. And I told you, okay, this is add-on batch for 6 p.m. Yes. Yes. I announced this in the day first class only. So that's why today onwards I'm mixing you with 6 p.m. batch. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So like tomorrow 5 to 6, what are the concepts completed there in 6 p.m. Those concepts I'll discuss, and 6 to 7, 7:10 like that. Okay. So these angular concepts we are discussing here. So like that after 4 or 5 days, so then 5 p.m. will close. You will continue with that 6 p.m. batch. Okay. You understand my point? Yes. So this is add-on batch for 6 p.m. Already announced this one. So just I've given the backup of the concepts which I covered there in 6 p.m. But still few more concepts we need to discuss. So those concepts I'll discuss every day at 5 to 6. And today onwards you should attend 6 also. I started Angular there. Just yesterday only I started. I will give the backup of that. So parallelly Angular will continue. And once this TypeScript is completed in 5 o'clock, then you can stop this 5 to 6. You can attend, continue with that 6 p.m. batch. Okay. Yes.
Sir, this is Premnath. Already, how many classes finished, sir?
Okay. What is that?
How many classes are finished, sir?
Yeah, one yesterday only I started Angular there.
Oh, okay. Yesterday only. Only one
Yeah,
class is
yesterday
finished.
only. Yeah, today I will give the backup.
Okay. Sir, material, are you providing any material or just running notes you are providing?
Running nodes we are providing here and programs I will upload in the server.
Okay. For the download purpose or only for the
Practice purpose.
practice?
You can download and practice.
Okay. Sir, this is, we are doing that completely in Edit Plus only? This
Huh?
program? This
What is that?
What you
No,
are
it
showing
is
that
not a replace. Microsoft Visual Studio Code I will discuss in next session tomorrow 5 o'clock. I will discuss Microsoft Visual Studio Code.
okay, in Visual Studios only.
Huh?
Visual Studios.
Yeah,
right?
Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code.
Code. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Yeah, you people. Huh?
6 o'clock meeting attend అవ్వాలి
Yeah,
sir.
today onwards attend 6 p.m. batch also. And tomorrow 5 to 6 TypeScript and 6 to 7 this Angular. Okay, when TypeScript is completed, then we will stop 5 to 6 and 6 to 7 will continue there.
Sir,
Okay.
can we get the URL, sir? For
So you should contact management for this link. They will provide to you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm starting that one within 2 minutes. So you can join there.